Hey everyone, ZCrazyG here, back with another video. So, it's a very exciting time to be a Crash Bandicoot fan right now, since we are just over 3 months away from playing the first brand new game of the series in over a decade. Like, that's an insanely exciting thought. And I can imagine it's gonna be an unbearable 3 months wait, so I thought to myself, what could I do to keep myself preoccupied during this time? What kind of content should I make in the lead up to this big release? Well, I have decided exactly what I am going to do, but before I get onto that, there's just a couple more things I want to talk about in regards to what you'll be seeing on this channel. Firstly, of course, I'll be covering any news or any new information about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Be it a new trailer, some new gameplay, just any form of reveal or new information, and I'll be sure to cover it. Very similar to what I did with CTR Nitro Fueled in the lead up to that game's release, so stay tuned for any updates that may come our way. Speaking of CTR, what about my CTR videos? I mean, it was the game that really did grow this channel, and yeah, it was a fantastic year to be covering that game's life cycle of content and to share that with all of you. Unfortunately though, as it is, CTR's life cycle is seemingly over, so there's not really much to cover anymore. I mean, I always thought the game was over ever since the Beanox update came out, hence why I made my 3-part series reflecting on the game's life cycle. I may make a big sort of goodbye roundup, wrap-up thing for the game in general, but that may be dependent on how much time I have or how busy I am. But as sad as it is for me to say this, unfortunately, unless nothing new or big about the game gets revealed, I will sadly be closing the book on CTR Nitro Fueled for the time being. Next up, my Crash Bandicoot cancelled videos. Yep, this series is still happening and I will finish it. In fact, I think the next upload I'm gonna have planned after this one goes up is the next episode of Crash Bandicoot Cancelled, where I think I'll be talking about the cancelled Twinsanity sequel and Cortex Chaos. I think after that I have 3 more episodes planned for the mini-series. When they'll come out exactly, I'm not too sure. It will just depend on when I have time to focus on those episodes in particular. But now the exciting part, the main focus of this video, my plans for content in the lead up to the release of Crash Bandicoot 4. I really wanted to do some sort of big marathon of the series as a whole, but what format will I do for it? Well, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a long time, you may recognise these 3 videos here on the original CTR, CNK and Nitro Fueled. These are what I call ZCrazyG episodes and are the videos that I originally tended to centre my channel around. They're essentially more heavily scripted, more heavily edited, jokey, review-esque videos. Think videos in the same vein as Cadicarus, Ant-Dude, Nitro Rad. That's kind of the style I'm aiming for with these. So I want to introduce all of you to what I'm going to call the Crash-A-Thon. I'm going to be doing a ZCrazyG episode on each of the mainline console Crash Bandicoot games. I will be covering the original trilogy, that's Crash 1, Crash 2 and Crash 3, the PS1 versions just to be clear, Crash Bash, the Wrath of Cortex, Crash Twinsanity, Tag Team Racing, Crash of the Titans, and finally to end it all off, Crash Mind Over Mutant. I'm not going to do CTR or CNK since I have already done ZCrazyG episodes on those games, and I decided for the time being not to cover the portable games, so the GBA games and, God forbid, Boom Bang. Mainly because I just thought it was too much and I didn't want to strain myself. Maybe I'll cover them in the future, I'll have to wait and see. And so I will be doing these in the order that I just listed, so essentially in order of release, starting with Crash 1 all the way to Mind Over Mutant. I don't necessarily want to set a schedule for these, since I don't really know how long each of them will take, since each of them will vary, though I will hopefully try and get all of them done before October 2nd. I am so excited to do this, guys, since I've been wanting to get back into doing these kinds of videos again for ages. And with the release for Crash 4 happening in October, it seemed like the perfect opportunity to use this format to cover my favourite gaming franchise of all time. I am so excited, and I really hope that you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, that's my plans for content in the lead up to the release for Crash 4. Just again, I'm really excited. I cannot wait to get into it, and I really hope you guys all enjoy it. And so with that, thank you guys all so much for watching. Honestly, it means so much to hear you guys even just to click on a video and watch it. That's cool enough, guys, so thank you so much. Of course, if you want to stay up to date with any of this content, feel free to like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let the Crash-A-Thon begin. I am so hyped. Take care, guys.